You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrans for Black and White Sports. This is breaking news. By way of Fox News, it's an exclusive. House Republican has a resolution urging the U.S. to boycott the 2022 Winter Olympics in Beijing for all the reasons you can think of. Grab this Socialism Media t-shirt out of the merch store. I'll give you 10% off. Marxist Sucks, S-U-X, all one word, is your promo code. Now, let's go ahead and get to this. Republican Representative Mike Waltz on Monday introduced a resolution urging the U.S. to boycott the 2022 Winter Olympic Games in Beijing if they are not moved, saying the U.S., quote, cannot in good conscience have American athletes celebrating an event hosted by a brutal dictatorship, and warning that the Chinese Communist Party would be, quote, emboldened by the legitimacy conferred by the Olympics. The resolution, first obtained by Fox News, urges the United States Olympic Committee to, quote, propose the transfer of the 2022 Winter Olympic Games to a site other than the People's Republic of China, somewhere the NBA is mad as hell, and if rejected by the International Olympics Committee, that the United States Olympic Committee and the Olympic committees of other countries should withdraw from the 2022 Olympic Games. The resolution alleges unprecedented steps by the Chinese Communist Party in the last year to extend their repressive policies through censorship, intimidation, and detention of individuals and groups for exercising their fundamental human rights. It's particularly in terms of Hong Kong. Mass concentration camps, for lack of a better way of putting it, or what do they call it? Re-education camps? I think I've heard some of you Democrats say that. Forced labor and efforts to intensify campaigns that bring religion in China, quote, under closer official control and them concealing the coronavirus. The resolution states that the Olympic Games is a celebration of international culture, a festival of humanity, and is intended to be independent of political, ideological, and diplomatic disagreements. This is very interesting as well. The 2022 Winter Olympic Games in the PRC were organized. The atrocities are going on where freedoms of Hong Kong citizens are being trampled, where the fundamental right to worship is being brutally persecuted, and in the wake of the ongoing global devastation from COVID-19 would be immoral, unethical, and wrong, the resolution states. Think about it in what we've gone through in the last year. What is it doing to our children, to our elderly, to our families in terms of the Kung Flu? Waltz, the representative from Florida, said. So that is a pretty impressively bold measure by this House Republican from Florida, Mike Waltz. I've got to give him credit for stepping up and doing this. This is something that we won't see you're not going to see ESPN get behind this. You definitely will not see the Marxist NBA of China get behind this. You will not see Nike get behind this. All of these companies, Disney, Lucasfilm, all these companies that want to rely so heavily, and they have built China into their business models, you will not see any of them step up, and they will not disassociate themselves with communist China. They won't do it. And it's one of the reasons why we hammered those organizations so hard across the Black and White network, including this channel and the NBA and the ESPN. It's this despicable atrocities that are going on over in that country, right? And look, I just named off some things. Censorship. There's a lot of things that were named there that it feels like we're trying to be pulled towards here in this country, right? Under current regimes, if you ask me, that's my opinion. I know that's sort of a political opinion, but am I wrong, black and white sports fans? I mean, you tell me. All right? You can see it on social media, socialism media platforms right now. Eventually, this channel will get nailed, okay? It just will. They'll demonetize this channel. And it's part of it, censorship. They don't want us talking about something that is on Fox News, okay? And it's repugnant. What's happened in Hong Kong is repugnant. We've seen Daryl Morey, who now works for the 76ers. He was working for the Rockets at the time. He come out and he made he blatantly got behind Hong Kong, and the NBA went into damage control mode. Their own stars were trying to cover China's butt, including LeBron James. It's ridiculous. I hope this happens. It won't, because the people involved with the Olympic Committee, I'm sure, are scared to death to lose that Chinese dollar, the almighty Chinese dollar. You throw in the fact that the virus came from China conveniently during an election year from a country that hated President Trump because he would hold their feet to the fire. Well, look what's happened. I applaud this guy. I do. I saw this story and I was like, holy crap, I need to make a video about this. We need to see more NBA looking at you, regardless of the BLM, social justice, and all of that crap. Nike, we're looking at you. We need to see more companies step up, disassociate themselves with China. Look, get your morality back. Isn't that supposed to be a thing? Shouldn't it be a thing? Shouldn't you look to your American citizens that you sell products to? How about you let us make those products? But no, you want to make them on pennies on the dollar. Pennies on the dollar. Repugnant. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.